rapper Blueface once again behind bars.
At this point, it seems that Blueface and Chrisean Rock can no longer shock us. Or can they? For these two, it's always a matter of who can embarrass who the most in the media. I bet you're itching to know what these two have done now. From getting stabbed at the gym to denying he is the father of Chrisean Jr., Blueface finds himself in another situation he wishes he could undo. Will he survive this time? Keep watching till the end of this video to see Blueface sentenced to 24 months in prison. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity jeweler, the Ice Champ. The Ice Champ is doing a special deal for the next 24 hours on diamond watches, chains, and more. Follow at the Ice Champ on Instagram now.
Blueface is sentenced to prison. Blueface has been sentenced for his role in a shooting that transpired outside a Las Vegas strip club last year. Blueface appeared in court on Monday, October 2nd. Over the summer, he pled guilty for his involvement in a Las Vegas shooting on October 8, 2022. The judge sentenced Blueface to a suspended sentence of 24 to 60 months for the crime. Luckily for Blueface, he managed to escape actual prison time. Blueface will not serve any jail time for shooting a man in Las Vegas unless he violates his probation. In a Clark County courtroom, Judge Kathleen E. Delaney sentenced the 26-year-old hip-hop star to a maximum of 3 years of probation. Monday's sentencing came nearly a year after Blueface was involved in the shooting. Last year, police reported Blueface's involvement in a shooting just west of Harry Reid International Airport. A man named Contavious Trailer reportedly sustained a bullet graze wound to his left hand. Blueface was arrested in November of 2022 and pled guilty last July. The terms of his probation specify that Blueface was to stay away from the Las Vegas Strip and the downtown area unless he had a work obligation or another valid reason to be there. He is also prohibited from contacting Trailer or using or possessing drugs or alcohol. The rapper will serve at least 2 years and a maximum of 5 years in prison if he violates his probation. During Monday's sentencing, Contavious Trailer criticized Delaney and her counsel, expressing how disappointed he was with the justice system and the outcome of the case. "I have completely lost faith in the justice system," he said. In his closing statement, Contavious accused the Clark County judge of handing the rapper a lenient sentence because of his reputation. "I know people who got more time for stealing bubblegum," Contavious added. Before leaving the stand, he held up his phone and appeared to take a photo. Blueface's attorney, Christina Wildeveld, released a statement about the outcome of the case. She claimed that Blueface had nothing to do with the shooting, which is why he won the case. This morning, Mr. Porter was sentenced to probation not to exceed 3 years, and he has the ability to earn a reduction to a gross misdemeanor charge upon successful completion of his probation. Christina Wildeveld said he is ultimately just looking forward to getting back to focusing on his music career and moving forward with his life. Shortly after Monday's hearing, Blueface celebrated his probation sentencing on social media. On X, he weighed in on his victory and Contavious selfie. "This man showed up to court, told on me just to take a picture with me." In another post, he said, "Today was a great day. I took none but dubs all day." Blueface's criminal history. If there's anything that Blueface is known for, aside from rapping and being a boxer, it's how frequently he has run-ins with the law. It's almost as if he's a magnet for trouble. Blueface's robbery case. Blueface seems to have a knack for finding himself on the wrong side of the law. One minute he's off the radar, the next minute he's riding in the back seat of a cop car. New details have emerged following Blueface's arrest in a Las Vegas robbery case. Apparently, there was an altercation between Blueface and a woman in which he was accused of stealing a woman's phone and kicking her. According to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's arrest records, Blueface and his then-pregnant baby mama, Chrisean Rock, and several members of their entourage are accused of assaulting a woman on May 29th inside the Palms Casino Resort. The woman initially approached Chrisean and congratulated her on her pregnancy, but said she didn't care much about Blueface. She then commented, "F him." Chrisean didn't appreciate the diss of her baby's father and allegedly punched the woman in the face. Blueface then took the victim's phone, put it in his pocket, and mockingly said, "This is mine now." Officers stated the woman managed to retrieve her phone from Blueface, but claimed another member of his crew socked her with an uppercut. According to the victim, Blueface kicked her in the face and chest when she fell to the ground before security intervened. Blueface, Chrisean Rock, and their entourage fled in a blue-colored Dodge Charger vehicle. Later, police reviewed surveillance footage from the casino floor as well as cell phone video of Chrisean's alleged assault on the woman. Subsequently, charges of probable cause were filed and an arrest warrant was issued. In a statement, Blueface's attorney said, Jonathan Porter, also known as Blueface, was placed under arrest on Wednesday morning when he arrived at the courthouse for his preliminary hearing. There was a probable cause warrant that had been issued for robbery for an incident that happened last week at the Palms Hotel when he came in to spar with Floyd Mayweather. She also explained that Blueface wasn't at fault because the woman began recording him and his then-pregnant girlfriend without asking for their approval. Blueface found with unregistered firearm. Blueface is gaining popularity among the hip-hop elite, but unfortunately he's also getting famous within the criminal justice system after finding himself balancing multiple legal cases for the alleged possession of firearms. According to the LA County DA's office, Blueface was charged with possession of a fully loaded, unregistered handgun when he was arrested on February 1, 2019. LAPD rolled up on a large group of people he was hanging out with, causing everyone to scatter. Multiple people tried ditching their guns, but Blueface and 2 other men were arrested. The charge is a felony and carried a maximum sentence of 3 years in prison. It also came on the heels of another firearm possession charge pinned on the rapper. Back in November, Blueface was busted in Santa Clarita, California, for his alleged involvement in a robbery and vehicle-to-vehicle gunfight. He was in a car that crashed into the center divider on the freeway, and he was arrested on a $50,000 bond for assault with a deadly weapon. The incident was downgraded, and he was eventually charged with possession of a registered handgun, which is only a misdemeanor. The hip-hop star pleaded not guilty to the charge in December. Blueface wanted for assaulting a bouncer. Back in 2021, Blueface was wanted by the Los Angeles Police Department for beating up a bouncer. According to a TMZ report published on Monday, November 8, 2021, a felony arrest warrant was issued for Blueface for his alleged involvement in an on-camera altercation involving a club bouncer. Blueface, along with 2 other men, were hit with 2 felony charges, one for assault and another for robbery. An insider told the media outlet that the robbery charge stems from an accusation that one of the men took a necklace from the bouncer. Blueface allegedly beat up the bouncer after he was blocked from entering the venue because he didn't have proper identification. Despite Blueface pulling out his phone and Googling himself to prove that he was famous, it wasn't good enough for the bouncer, and so a beatdown ensued. Video footage from the incident showed Blueface and 3 other men attacking the bouncer. In the clip, one of Blueface's groupies threw the initial punch, which was followed by more fisticuffs. Moments later, Blueface was seen stomping on the security guard along with another man. Blueface stomped on the bouncer again